It was a crisp Saturday morning in the suburbs of Austin, Texas, where the sun was just peeking over the rolling hills, casting a golden glow on my quiet acreage. I'd always cherished this spota few acres of land I'd inherited from my grandparents, complete with a vegetable garden, a small pond for fishing, and my flock of chickens scratching around the yard. No fancy neighborhood vibes here, just peace, fresh air, and the occasional cluck echoing through the breeze. But that tranquility was shattered when I heard the low rumble of engines approaching. Not one or two, but 8 massive charter buses pulling up to my driveway, kicking up dust like an uninvited parade. Out poured hundreds of strangers' families with picnic baskets, kids waving balloons, guys hauling grills and coolers. They spread out across my lawn like it was a public park, unfurling a huge banner that read Suburban Oaks HOA Annual Block Party courtesy of our new community hub. And there, front and center in a lime green pantsuit, wielding a bullhorn and a stack of flyers, was Sheila Vance, the HOA president from the development across the street. She'd been hounding me for months to join her little empire, claiming my land was wasted without her rules. Now, she'd gone full invasion mode, telling everyone this was her turf. What she didn't know was I'd seen this coming. Weeks earlier, I'd spotted her flyers in the mailboxes, mapping my property as the party venue. So I'd upgraded my heavy-duty chain-link gate with a remote lock system tied to my phone app. As the last bus rolled in, I sipped my coffee on the porch, thumb hovering over the button. This wasn't just trespassing, it was a blatant power grab, and I was about to flip the script. The chaos erupted fast. People set up lawn games, cranked up music, and even started firing up barbecues right next to my tomato plants. My chickens scattered in a frenzy, feathers flying as kids chased them. Sheila blasted her bullhorn. "Welcome, neighbors. Today we unite our community on this shared green space. No more selfish holdouts. This is for everyone." The crowd cheered, but a few looked uneasy, glancing at my private property no trespassing sign. I stepped off the porch, boots crunching gravel, and hit the lock. A loud clank echoed as the gates swung shut, sealing them in with their buses blocking any easy exit. Confusion spread like wildfire. Parents froze mid-setup, teens paused their selfies, and bus drivers exchanged worried looks. Sheila's face twisted in shock. "What the hell is this?" she screeched into the bullhorn, feedback squealing. "Open that gate right now. This is our event." Leaning against a fence post, I raised my voice just enough. "You're all on private land without permission. That's trespassing, plain and simple." Murmurs rippled through the group. A dad in a baseball cap muttered. She said this was HOA approved. His wife nodded, pulling their kid close. Sheila doubled down, marching toward me. "This land should be community property. You're denying families a good time, you monster." Her words dripped with fake outrage, but panic flickered in her eyes. The heat built quickly under the Texas sun. Kids whined about thirst, folks sweated through their shirts, and the smell of half-cooked burgers mixed with exhaust fumes. One group tried prying the gate with a cooler handle clang, no dice. A bus driver yelled, "That's vandalism on top of this mess." Teens filmed everything, hashtags like HOA hostage popping up live. Sheila paced, barking orders, but her crowd frayed. "She lied to us," someone shouted. "We paid dues for this." That's when the real drama kicked in. I spotted Larry Jenkins, a county planning official I'd chatted with before. He'd tipped me off about Sheila's obsession. Now, he stood up from his folding chair. This ain't public land, she knew that. The accusation hit like a slap. Sheila spun on him. "Traitor, this is about unity." But the tide turned. Angry voices rose. "Refund our money. My kid's overheating because of you." Sheila's lime suit darkened with sweat, her bullhorn slipping as she flailed. Sirens wailed in the distant side, called the sheriff earlier. By now, the scene was pure bedlam. Overturned chairs, scattered trash, chickens pecking at dropped food. Sheila tried rallying her loyalists, but even they backed away. When Sheriff Wade Harlan arrived, no relation to me. Just a coincidence he strode up, badge gleaming. "Ma'am, why are you folks on his property?" Sheila stammered, "It's community rights." He demanded deeds. She had zilch. I handed over my titles, surveys, the works. "Trespassing," he declared. "And if you charge for this, that's fraud." The crowd erupted in boos aimed at Sheila. Deputies organized an orderly exit, buses rumbling out one by one as folks glared at her. By the end, she stood alone inside the gate, defeated. "This isn't over," she hissed as a deputy escorted her out. I just nodded. "It is for today." My land was mine again, littered but liberated. But Sheila wasn't done. The next day, viral videos exploded. Bus Brenda Meltdown, they'd nicknamed her that. Memes flooded social media, her face on wanted posters for land theft. She fired back with a cease and desist letter, suing for emotional distress and false imprisonment. I laughed it off, forwarding it to my lawyer, Rita Gomez, who called it desperate nonsense. She escalated, drones buzzing my pond, vans with cameras parked nearby. I documented everything, turning it over to the sheriff. Leaked emails from HOA insiders revealed she'd misused funds for the buses and flyers. The board ousted her in an emergency vote, and her fancy house hit the market. Still, she plotted anonymous threats, fence-cutting plans. Rita slapped her with a restraining order, 1,000 feet away, or jail. One night, my cameras caught shadows lurking. Sheriff raided her rental. Turns out, she hired sketchy help. Charges piled up, harassment, fraud, conspiracy. In court, it all crumbled. She lost everything: home, reputation, even freedom with probation. The HOA reformed, issuing apologies and tightening rules. Months later, my acreage healed, fresh veggies growing, chickens content. Neighbors wave now, some even dropping by for eggs. I become a guy who stood up to the bully, proving one locked gate could topple a tyrant. What do you think? Was I too harsh? Or did Sheila get what she deserved? Share your take in the comments below. Whose side are you on and why? Let's hear your opinions.